Peace, everybody. Back with another video. R. Kelly is social distancing in federal prison because of the virus. I cannot say the C word because, YouTube is taking down videos if anybody's talking about the C word. So this is why I have to change it to the virus. And of course, as you can see here is R. Kelly himself, who is currently in prison for multiple charges that he has done to young girls or to the girls when they were younger. R. Kelly is doing his best to practice social distancing at Chicago's federal jail to avoid the virus, the same way people outside of jail are taking precautions to stop this deadly viral outbreak. His lawyer told Vulture. Yes, so R. Kelly is practicing social distancing, and of course, he's in a federal jail to avoid the virus, the same way people outside of jail are taking precautions to stop this deadly virus outbreak. I think it's fair to say that he's trying to follow the same advice as the rest of us and be smart and stay away from others, said Kelly's attorney Steve Greenberg. He's practicing whatever level of social distancing you can practice in jail. Alright, so if Greenberg is supposed to be practicing social distancing, why is he going around R. Kelly then? Why? Shouldn't he be practicing social distancing as well? And R. Kelly's lawyer is a moron, I know that much, but jeez. But of course he said, I think it's fair to say that he's trying to follow the same advice as the rest of us and be smart and stay away from others. Well, Steve Greenberg needs to stay away from R. Kelly then if he don't want to catch the virus. He's concerned because he's in probably the worst possible situation in terms of social distancing that you could be in. Greenberg said at one point, Kelly's the virus concerns come in the wake of reports that producer turned convicted rapist Harvey Weinstein tested positive for the virus in prison. So Harvey Weinstein, he was tested positive for the virus in prison. But now it all of a sudden that R. Kelly can't be around anybody because of what's going on with everything. R. Kelly is presently in jail awaiting trial on sex abuse and racketeering charges. He has maintained his innocence. Yeah, well, R. Kelly is not innocent. What he did to those women years ago made him look guilty because the tapes are out there. The women came forward. R. Kelly's trying to claim his innocence, but when he groomed those women where they are not allowed to go back to their families or anything, R. Kelly's not innocent. He know what he did wrong. Greenberg said that while Kelly was generally kept to himself since being jailed, he is doing this more in the wake of the virus. Jails and prisons are the kind of close quarters that may keep preventative measures, such as avoiding close contact with others, incredibly difficult. Kelly does have a cellmate, Greenberg said. Alright, so R. Kelly does have a cellmate, but who can the cellmate be? We don't know. Greenberg did say that while Kelly has generally kept to himself since being jailed, he is doing this more in the wake of the virus. Jails and prisons are the kind of close quarters that make key preventative measures. According to the jail's website, the facility houses 640 inmates. Visits to the facility have been suspended. The website also said, all right, so all the visits to the jail has been suspended, of course, until further notice. According to the jail's website, he is not in isolation, nor has he asked to be put in any isolation. He generally stays in his cell as much as possible. So that's sort of like the rest of us who are living at home, he said. I don't know that you can totally isolate. All right, so R. Kelly is isolating himself in his cell as much as he could. Of course, Steve Greenberg says he generally stays in his cell as much as possible. So that's sort of like the rest of us who are living at home. Greenberg said he didn't know whether the jail had increased access to things such as soap and hand sanitizer. So, yeah, well, if they have access to soap and hand sanitizer, then yeah, you gotta have that stuff. But with R. Kelly, who knows what he's getting? Is Kelly washing his hands more? Is it jail? So I don't know, Greenberg said. Well, if Greenberg don't know if R. Kelly's washing his hands or not, then he shouldn't worry about it. I mean, let the guards deal with it. Steve Greenberg needs to keep his butt at home and practice social distancing, although I think it is kind of ridiculous for social distancing because nobody's ever going to listen anyways. Meanwhile, R. Kelly's upcoming video arraignment for his latest indictment in Brooklyn federal court was postponed until April 30th. Following a district mandate that puts many proceedings on pause due to the virus. Alright, so R. Kelly has an upcoming video arrangement, but of course that was put off until April 30th. So you got so at the end of April, that's when he will have the federal court indictment thing going on. The ends of justice served by taking this action outweigh the interests of the parties and the public in a speedy trial, Judge Ann M. Donnelly said in her order Monday. So the ends of justice served by taking this action outweigh the interest of the parties. So the parties involved, yes, and the public in a speedy trial, which he will never get because all these court things are being suspended until further notice. You can't go near anybody until further notice. You're not allowed to do nothing until further notice. I mean, seriously, come on. People are still going to go out, have fun, do this and do that, no matter what. And of course, this is a breaking news story and has been updated, obviously. I mean, come on. Really? With all this mess going on? Oh, leave your comments below. I am out.